New York City's Mayor Zohran Mamdani, he is doubling down on his plan to, his position of abolishing ICE.
We have heard time and again threats of increases in immigration enforcement across our city. I want to be very clear about the fact that I believe that ICE raids are cruel, they are inhumane, they do nothing to serve in the interests of public safety. I've shared that directly with the president, I've shared that in public. It is a feeling that many New Yorkers share. And I also do believe that ICE as an entity is one that should be abolished and that we should return to an immigration system that has more humanity at the heart of it.
New York Congressman Mike Lawler joins us this morning. Congressman, does Mamdani want zero immigration enforcement? Because if you abolish ICE, that's basically producing an open border, isn't it?
No question. Not only do they want to abolish ICE, but they don't want to cooperate when it comes to turning criminal aliens over to the federal government. Look no further than the family of Sheridan Gorman in my district. An 18-year-old girl brutally murdered in the city of Chicago after an illegal immigrant was detained at the border under the Biden administration, released into the country. He was arrested for a crime in Chicago and under their disastrous cashless bail pro-criminal laws, released back out onto the streets only to brutally murder this 18-year-old girl who had her whole life ahead of her. And what the Democrats like Zohran Mamdani and Kathy Hochul are saying is, too bad, so sad, I don't care. We are not going to turn over criminal aliens to the federal government. And I'm sorry, that is fundamentally wrong. If somebody is in this country illegally and they are committing a crime, they should be turned over to the federal government, period. New York has the most disastrous pro-criminal policies, releasing hardened criminals, violent criminals, back out onto the streets only to reoffend, and then they're shocked when citizens are brutally murdered. This is unacceptable, and the fact is, and I'll say this, Stuart, if you don't want ICE coming into your community, then cooperate with the federal government. A controlled handoff from the jail system to the federal government is far safer and far better for everyone involved, including the community, than having ICE go into the communities to remove these hardened criminals because the state refuses to cooperate.
Last night, the Knicks, as I'm sure you know, the Knicks lost Game 3 of the NBA Finals. President Trump was in attendance. It didn't seem like the game united New Yorkers. Mr. Trump was booed. So it didn't offer unity, did it? It was more like offering division at the game.
Listen, I've seen Kathy Hochul drop the puck at Rangers games and be booed mercilessly because everybody hates her. The fact is, sports have always been like this. People jeer, they cheer. It's nothing new. And frankly, from my vantage point, President Trump's a lifelong Knicks fan. All of us in New York are excited that the Knicks are on the path to win the NBA championship for the first time in 52 years. So I'm focused on the game. I could care less who attends. If the president wants to go, the governor, the mayor, who cares? The focus is on the game.
If the President of the United States wants to go to the game, he goes. Congressman Lawler, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. See you soon. Yes, sir.